volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever, the gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it, they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it, I do what I want it. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore, my city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G, James is up next. The rest is up to me, these lames is upset. My peers get upstage, the fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming, these people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it, they don't love it. They don't love it, they don't love it. They don't love it, they don't love it. They don't love it, they don't love it.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat, repeat.
Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it, talk about it.
I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat, repeat.
Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it, talk about it.
Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more them dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are your mananas. Trip to Hawaii to bust out the haka. I bust out the haka, I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true, 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 true. Haters are climbing your river like boo, hoo, 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 hoo. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat, repeat.
Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it, talk about it, yeah.
We got London on the
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about it, that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. And that's what made me rich, the whole club. My crown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And get you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog, please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off, rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law, I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive That's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of the hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around and don't survive my ratings. All I talk about and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only one Scarface.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Carolina Panthers versus Jordan Love and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Eagles defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago in the victory. And the one to focus on will be this man in his 7th season now at cornerback.
And how important was he last week in really creating opportunities? He had both an interception and a forced fumble. That's going above and beyond what most defensive coordinators expect, but is certainly much appreciated. There's no doubt about that.
Singletary to get the drive started. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Staley. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but it... They were making a few yards along the way, and now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's 3rd and 9. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The Philly defense back onto the field. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
The Eagles defensive unit back out there. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 3rd and 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff. that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 80 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving. Again.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. There he goes, left side. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. And it's caught. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Singletary is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run.
The Philly defense back onto the field. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side, complete. That's Owens. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Back to throw again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. Call call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too. The Eagles' defensive unit back out there. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Philly defense back onto the field. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins. 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Throw left side complete, and the ball is knocked out. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will close the gap down to 14. Defensive unit back out there. On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll look to throw here on first down. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. The Philly defense back onto the field. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Staley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 3rd down and 13. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Philly defense back onto the field. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Deebo Samuel, 84 yards. And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away. The Eagles defensive unit back out there.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Singletary again. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The Philly defense back onto the field.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll give this to Singletary running right, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Staley. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
79 yards rushing now for Singletary, and he's got a 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right.
The Eagles defensive unit back out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a handoff up the middle. Staley. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big... So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Panthers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.